Good morning. Since it's 5 a.m. when I wake up, and at the moment it's winter while recording this, it's still pretty dark outside when I wake up, and it stays pretty dark until I have to leave. I still begin by opening up the blinds, even on days where it's dark. I begin by applying my serums in the morning, after just having washed my face with water. I have my morning cup of coffee with some soy milk and water to hydrate. I always try to drink water first when I wake up, because usually I'm not very awake yet, so it's easier to get it down. Since some time has passed, I will now air my bed and place the pillows on. The two outside sides of my bed are usually occupied by my cat, and I have my orthopedic pillow and my satin pillow in the middle because those are for me. This year we begin journaling right when I wake up. Last year, by the end of the year, I kind of let this habit slack, and it was really noticeable for me because I started doing it when I got to work, and I didn't end up being mindful. Now, first I begin by crossing off the date and what work I have already done, as well as check my finances and my spendings and putting in everything I might have forgotten. I also check for dates, which I prepare every week with a red marker because usually they are just written in gray. And then I also check my daily list. Then we begin by crossing off my first to-do by having a light workout. I usually follow a pull-push leg split, even though I usually tend to skip the leg day nowadays, but I'm trying to get that back up. Since I'm working a lot and going on many stairs, I don't really feel motivated to do leg day just like I used to before. So I substituted by doing some Pilates instead, because I know at least I can get myself to do this. I still try to implement low weights, especially since I had surgery. It's kind of hard for me to go back to the old weights, and since I had a very long working out break, my muscles are not the same as they used to. I spray my breakfast with some vitamin D, which I usually do after having cooked it because I'm not sure if it will evaporate, and I've never done research on it. But since this was a video, I thought it was a cool idea to do it like that. Now I'm noticing that it wasn't the smartest thing to do. I'm having some porridge. My go-to breakfast nowadays is either porridge with some yogurt for the protein, or I will do a toast with mostly avocado and egg, or some other type of omelette variation. I try to make my breakfast more healthy by adding cinnamon to the sweet option and some greens to the savory options, which are all very great sources of antioxidants. And vitamins. Since I'm not a perfect person, I begin by scrolling on my phone before I have my breakfast. And I try to check my messages. I will try to reply to more messages frequently, but at least checking my emails is something I need to do. We have a sip of the coffee and try the oats, which are perfect as they always are, and so is the yogurt. I usually go for a soy yogurt or even soy skyr because it's my favorite. I realized that I'm not promoting myself very much, so let me show you my link tree. Here I have various things linked, and all of my social media and other accounts are linked on here as well. I have it on all of my profiles, and I would be really happy if you guys would at least visit the accounts and check them a little. Because I believe there's actually great potential for you to like my work, because I'm trying really hard to make everyone happy, and I'm always accepting requests for anything you might want. I recently also made an account for cosplaying on Instagram, but I also have my regular one, which was more in use. As you can see, my cosplay account is still pretty empty at the moment. Right now we are saving to get a Mekanikave cosplay, and for this reason I have some things that I offer on my Ko-fi account, but if you would like to donate, you can always do that as well. I also have a Patreon account though. I don't want to be annoying and promote too much, but I do realize that I never really do promote anything or do any advertisements, and since I'm not making a lot of money from deals, I'm just plugging myself. We are packing my bag with the stuff that I got out the night before. This bag is a Japanese school bag that I got as a gift from my friend from Japan. I really like it, and I'm trying to wear more handbags at the moment. My headphones go in the front compartment because I know I'll be taking them out right as I leave my house. We are ready. This was my morning routine, so let's get ready to leave. Oh, back at home after an exhausting day and finishing all of my work, I decide to unwind by playing some Animal Crossing, which is the only game I've been playing nowadays. I really like playing Genshin Impact, but I've been slacking and picking this up instead. In the week I do some meal prep, and now we had some variation of a honey garlic chicken and bao. Since I smell of garlic, it is now time to take my shower. During the week I only take very short showers because I do an everything shower once a week, which you will be able to see in my video soon. After my shower, we are cleansing my face with CeraVe. It is my second favorite cleanser at the moment. I still prefer the clay whitening one, but since I do not have it at the moment and I decided to try out this one, I'm just getting this. We are also massaging my scalp already, because I tried to demonstrate to you what I try to do with soap in the shower. So now I do it like that. I also don't use thinner combs on my hair right after my shower because I don't want to break it. After a brief intermission of very thoroughly cleaning my hands, I put on some niacinamide serum. Now I'm using those drugstore products, which are basically the same as the ordinary ones that I've been using before, but I didn't really have time to go to the big store to get the ordinary ones that I usually do. So I just got these ones instead, but it's basically the same product really, so it does the trick for me. My skin has been really suffering from how I've been treating it all throughout the end of last year, And getting it back on track really helps me with my mental health. Since growing out my hair is a bit of a hassle at the moment because it's at a very ugly length in my opinion, I do struggle with my self-esteem anyway. But what helps to keep me going is the smell of this pumpkin oil, or pumpkin seed oil. I just begin by massaging it in my hair first before using the silicone comb to massage further. My only issue in life is that I do believe that I am entitled to daily massages reaching an hour, but there's not another person in the world that believes I do, so I do not get them. After all of this is said, we can comb my hair a little. I've put in a stay-in conditioner while I was taking a shower, and now I'm also massaging my hair with one of those metal things. I think it's literally called a scalp massager, but I really love how they feel. I keep it next to my toothbrush, and I usually do it after brushing my teeth or even while brushing my teeth, which I'm not showing on here. Let's put on our fuzzy bathrobe and leave. It's gua sha time after putting on pajamas, and sometimes I will make myself do a whole body gua sha because I feel like I have a lot of tension in my body, and while I know that it factually helps with lymph drainage, for me it also helps relieve tension that I have built throughout. I spent 5 minutes a day to do this, and I almost fell down right there. I don't know why I decided to keep that in. I guess I'm only human after all. Try to stay in frame while listening to the video tutorial. We're also doing dry brushing to remove dead skin cells. I know I'm technically supposed to do these before showers, but in winter I do not really feel like taking off my clothes before I take a shower, so I end up doing it after, because doing it is better than not doing it anyway. I love to do this on my belly, but at the moment I didn't do it much, so I'm showing you this bunny for some reason that I got as a gift. It's a cookie and I will never eat it because I love it so much. My diffuser. I love using my diffuser. I think it really upgraded my life a lot since I've been having it. Before going to bed, I think it's very cathartic to clean up and tidy up, so I'm doing this right now because I had a lot of stuff left out. I'm also putting away my journal and my work journal. I'm setting up my desk because I always end up having a weird position for the speakers. I don't know why that is, but they're never in place. Even right now as I'm recording this, they're in a very weird position. Let's push this chair one more time. Prepare the morning routine the night before. It's very important. So lay out my stuff to put in my bag tomorrow. And now, after putting on another fuzzy piece of clothing, we are ready to go to bed. I know my cat will trample on my face the moment I close the light or turn off the light. I say this one wrong in literally every language I speak, and I do speak 3 languages. Okay, good night.